Okay, hi guys. It is me, Leah, and Carly's back there, and we just finished our senior project presentations.
Yay.
We all passed.
We all passed.
Yay.
We're all graduating.
We're all gonna graduate, and it's so good. How did everybody do? How'd you all like it?
It was terrible. I never want to do it
hated
again.
But we passed. So
You know,
it's okay.
I didn't mind the experience.
Yeah, because yours was actually good. I was just like freaking out and I wanted to cry right before it.
Same.
And I kind of was crying during Nora's.
I low-key, during Nora's, I almost passed out. Like, I was getting so dizzy and so lightheaded. I literally had to, like, grab the table. Oh, it was bad.
Mine was good.
But,
I think.
yeah. Everybody had a great time.
Yeah, we all got shoutouts.
Yay! Yay! Oh, I just got home from practice. It is the same day that I did my senior project presentation. I passed. I've already said that in my vlog earlier. But while I was sitting in the parking lot, because I don't go home between like third block and practice because there's just not enough time for me and I don't want to waste my gas. I was sitting in the parking lot and my phone rang. I pick up the phone. I don't say anything because I'm like, oh, it's just a spam call. Like, I'm just gonna see what they say. I see, hello? Hi. Hi, Carolyn, this is Mr. Gerard. Why is Mr. Gerard calling me? So I say, hi, Mr. Gerard, how are you? He said, hi, Carolyn, are you near the school, blah, blah. And I'm I don't even say anything. And then he's like, well, I'm just calling to let you know that this is great news. We're calling to let you know that you've won the Class of 2026 Mission Statement Award. And I said, thank you so much. That's amazing. And then he said, and then I hear cheers in the background, like women cheering in the background. I'm like, what the heck? And he says, do you know what this means? And I said, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He said, you get to speak at graduation. My face, my hands shaking, sweaty. I'm like, oh my god. Because what? What? You mean I'm speaking at me? Who am I? Me? I'm the one speaking at graduation? Out of all the choices in my grade, all the amazing people in my grade, you choose me. So I'm like, thank you so much. I'm so appreciative, blah, 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 blah. And he said, come see me tomorrow. So I'm gonna go see him tomorrow. But I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna be speaking in front of thousands of people, people that I love and appreciate. And I have to give them a good message for the rest of their lives. This is like their send-off. These are the people that are gonna be the future generation, and I have to say something that's gonna inspire them. And I don't know what to say. But just gonna leave it off there. Yeah, so just a little shock today. Have a great day, vlog. See you on the flip side. I'm sitting here doing the senior slideshow. Today was the day that I found out I'm doing the graduation speech, and I was sitting back, just watching the slideshow go by, thinking about some times that maybe I could talk about. And I don't want this speech to be about me because it's not a speech about me. It's a speech about our class and everything that everybody has worked for so long, for 12 years of their life, to finally do what they want to do and be who they want to be. And a few months ago, the night before our first pep rally, I was sitting in the gym with Anna Tatakis, and we were sitting on the bleachers and just reminiscing, like, wow, this is our last pep rally, blah, blah, blah. And she said, you know what's funny? To all our teachers and everybody we know, we're just another class. But to us right now, it's such a special time. And I'm like, wow, that is so true, because it is. To all of our teachers, they see kids graduate every single year, and they see kids go through the same things we're going through. They see just a bunch of other kids. But to us, this is us. We are those kids. And it's funny because we think we're so special, but we're not. Thousands of kids every year do this. But we won the lottery, we get to do this, because some kids don't. And we have the power to change that. We have the power to be that class, that special class. So yeah, that's just one of my ideas. Sorry, I'm getting a little off topic right there. Obviously it wasn't like said, thought out or anything. And I know it's cringy because I don't know how to do this without being cringy, because every single speech is the same. and I want to be the speech that's not the same, but everybody wants to be the speech that's not the same, and I don't know what to do. So I'm vlogging this journey of writing my speech, and I think I'm gonna post it on YouTube. I don't know about that one yet. We will see, but I'm still in shock. I called my friend Leah Burke right after my principal got off the phone with me, and I was like, Leah, like I couldn't even speak because I was like, my hands were shaking. I was like, what do you mean I have to talk in front of thousands of people? But I'll update you with more ideas that I have later. Okay, I have another idea now. It's been like 2 seconds since I filmed my last video, but I was looking through my notes app and I actually saved a quote from one of my friends, Nora Ripple, a few days ago. We were talking about our trip to Montreal and how amazing it was, and she said, I just see so much of my future ahead of me. And I was like, that is so inspiring, because she has this idea of like what she can do and her aspirations and her goals and everything, and everybody should have that. And I know it is so difficult sometimes to focus on the positives and find those aspirations and goals and what you want to do, but you don't even have to have a specific role of what you want to do on earth. You just have to know that you have a future and you have so much ahead of you, and there's so many things that you can do. And oh, Nora Ripple, that was it. It was a beautiful moment because we were just sitting outside, like on a field, like listening to Noah Kahan, and she goes, I just see so much of my future ahead of me. And I was like, wow, I'm so proud of you. So yeah, that's just another idea, but we'll see. Okay, well, apparently Nora Ripple is on a roll right now because she just texted me. She sent me a really cute paragraph saying like congratulations and everything. And she sent me a photo back from our freshman year when we had to film a video. It was a censorship rap from Roots of Thought Honors. And she said, who would have thought this girl turned up to be a speaker at grad? And boom, I go, okay. Then I sent her a voice note. I'm like, wow, who would have thought you turned out to be an amazing soccer player and going to a top 20 university, like all these things, like, because who would have thought any of us would have grown up to do any of this? Who would have thought that we've had kids going D1 for sports? Who would have thought we have kids going for esports? Who would have thought we have amazing composers and all these beautiful people? But you would have never known because we were all just little kids with futures. But we all paved our path for those futures. And we still have paving to do. We still have so much more to do and so much more experiences and memories to make. Who would have thought anything like this would ever happen? Nobody would. Nobody would. So, thank you, Nora Ripple. You were so inspiring. If you have one piece of advice, what would it be?
My piece of advice would be just lock in, do your assignments, do your homework.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Don't get trapped in the web of drugs.
Bro. Are you for real? I have all my stuff in my bag, but it's
What's your advice?
Do your assignments on time.
That's what Nate said.
I'm done. And just have fun, have as much fun as you can, go with your friends, because it actually really does go by fast. Like, I thought people were lying, but it's real, it's senior project, and I'm scared.
Any advice for senior year or for life?
I say screw what everyone else says, do what you love. And do what, if you have a gut feeling about something, don't do it. Don't let your brain overpower your heart and your gut, because it will do that.
Perfect.
Yes.
McKenna?
Say yes unless it's to a man. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, hi vlog. I just got back from practice and I walked into Mr. Gerard's office today because he told me to come in, and so I did. And he basically told me that I have to have the speech done by Wednesday. So that gives me 5 days to write this speech that's supposed to be super amazing and super awesome for the class of 2026, for my graduating high school class. And we're gonna get it done. I pulled some people. Nobody besides my friend group knows that I'm doing it yet, besides like teachers that I've told, because I care about my teachers. I want them to know. I don't want them to be like blindsided. But nobody knows yet. So we gotta figure this out. I'm asking people for advice, and I'm filming them, so you'll see some of those clips in here. But yeah, hopefully we can get it done. I still have to do 10 more minutes of the senior slideshow, which is probably gonna take 6 hours or so, which will be the rest of my night, but that's fine. So yeah, let's get into it. Thanks. Okay, hi guys. You probably can't tell, but I am crying right now. Okay. I was working on the senior slideshow, and then I opened up my email, and one of my favorite teachers emailed me and just told me how proud she is of me. I don't want to graduate. And the thought of giving this speech is making me like physically sick. But it's okay, we're gonna persevere. Because that's what life is all about, perseverance and shit like that. So, after we cried out for a little bit, we're gonna go back and make the senior slideshow. I also just made the smile you're graduating sign. And that sign is gonna be for a senior sunset, because we had a senior sunrise and it said smile you're a senior. And now the roles are reversed and we're graduating. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this shit by Wednesday. So thank you so much. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like... Okay, hi guys. It is still day 2. Obviously, I'm in a better state now than since you last saw me. I'm pretty much done with the senior slideshow. It is about only 15 minutes long because nobody submitted photos. So, I wasn't gonna go picking for those on Instagram or anything. But here's a little sneak peek. If you can see, right there. But yeah, so it's supposed to be 20 minutes, but it's about 15. So we'll see if I can add stuff. I don't really know. I added as much as I could. I still have not started writing my speech. Sorry, there's nothing on my wrist. I have about 5 days, give or take, to actually write it, finalize it, and practice. Well, I have 8 days to practice, but same thing. So we'll see. And I have states tomorrow for track, so fingers crossed. It's supposed to rain, so fingers crossed it's gonna be good. But anybody has any inspiration, I could really use it right now. So yeah, see y'all on the flip side. I just got back from my last ever states track meet, and on the bus ride home, I asked Mr. Peon, hey, do you have any advice for like what I should say in my speech? Because I genuinely am lost. I have no clue what to say. And he was kind of like, oh, I don't know, I can write a good speech, blah, blah, blah. Like he didn't really give me any specifics. And I was like, okay, give me like a quote or something, or like give me something inspiring that you would say. And so he comes up with a quote from Tommy Boy. And if anybody's ever seen Tommy Boy, they would know it's probably not the best movie to get a quote from. But he said, if at first you don't succeed, lower your standards. And I thought about this a little bit because I was like, okay, not the best advice, especially for kids graduating high school. But also, maybe I could say, oh, Mr. Peon said this on the bus ride the other day. And I was like, I disagree with him, because if at first you don't succeed, work harder. Strive for that thing that you want and that you need. Like, stuff like that. So I think about that. I think he said something else, but I don't really know. But he owes me Dave's Hot Chicken from last year, so still waiting on that. But yeah, that being said, he's almost done he's gonna work on his speech. He's not done. So doing great. 4 days left to create this hellhole of a speech. Not hellhole. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. It's just like stressful, but I can manage stress. It's okay. I just finished the senior slideshow, So one thing out of the way, and now we gotta work on the speech. So we will see how that goes, but I don't have any time tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. And we have senior sunset tomorrow. I have 3 days left. Oh my god, I'm actually so tired. They canceled senior sunset, which is quite a bummer. They're gonna try to postpone it, but I have work on Wednesday, and I have a feeling it's gonna be on Wednesday, so don't think I can go, unfortunately, unless I can get work off, which probably won't happen. While I was driving up to NYLT, because it's like an hour and a half drive, I started talking like in the car to myself, like just trying to feel out what a speech is gonna feel like. And I kind of cooked with some of them. I kind of did not cook with others. And my ears are ringing. Everything is so quiet. But yeah, that's where we're at today. I'm exhausted, but it's okay because we're gonna just keep pushing and just keep chugging along, because that's what life's about, right? I am still working on the senior slideshow because apparently some of the transitions were too fast and you could not see all the photos enough because they disappeared too fast. So I'm changing that, and then after that it's gonna be done, and then I can work on my speech. This is due in 7 hours? So I actually am supposed to be sending it over like in the next hour. And it's still about to take like a hot minute. Then I'll work on my speech, which I still have no clue what to do. Because there's so many good ideas that could be possible, but I'm not trying to make this like some depressing speech, because this is the start of people's lives. This is the start, not even the start of people's lives. This is like another chapter of people's lives, which everyone always says. But yeah, starts can be scary. Starts changing can be scary, and it can be a little bit depressing, but it shouldn't be for graduation. Like, it's supposed to be a happy time, even though I will be crying. It's supposed to be a happy time. I'm trying to make this a very inspirational, motivational thing, and I have no inspiration or motivation. So I'll see you on the flip side. And I started writing on a doc, and all it says is, "Good morning, faculty, families, friends, and the esteemed class of 2026. That's it. So, what day is it? It's Monday. We just got back from Midnight Madness, and it was super fun. I'm a little bit low-key concussed because I hit my head last week at track. Still have not written my speech at all. I think I'm putting it off because I'm terrified, not only to give it, but I'm terrified that once I give it, like that's my last assignment with this school. Which is really like funny. Like, obviously I hate doing work, but also, what do you mean it's over? Like, I can't stand the fact that everything's just gonna be over, and I'm still learning how to deal with that myself, and having to put that into words for 350 kids in my class is just a very big task for me right now. It's due on Wednesday. Today's Monday. I think I'm gonna have to end up writing the whole entire thing tomorrow, and it has to be perfect. It doesn't, like, I don't know. There's just this expectation that I won this award, that it's gotta be good, and that I have to be this inspiring person that, like, I don't even know. I don't even know why I won this award, because no matter how much I do, or like whatever I do, nothing makes me feel that accomplished, even though everyone around me is telling me, wow, you do so much, you're such an amazing, like, I don't feel it, but that's okay, because fake it till you make it. Am I right? Am I right? I think that's just how the whole world goes. Okay, hi vlog. I'm currently about to dye my hair. It's already kind of pink, but I need it to be more vibrant, you know? But I started writing my speech, and I'm dyeing my hair because I'm procrastinating. because I don't want to write my speech because I feel like no matter what I write, it's just gonna be bad. I have a good solid maybe paragraph of it so far. While I was letting my hair dry, or my hair like dye or whatever, like letting it set in, I wrote a good amount of my speech. Like, I'm still, I don't know, it's definitely interesting, but I timed it, it's about like 2 to 3 minutes long right now, and obviously I'm not trying to make it a long speech, because the less you say, the more important the words that you say are. So I'm trying to say less but say really, really like important things, because that's the most important thing about everything. But yeah, I'm trying to make it personal to our school, and some of it is, and then some of it's also just like inspirational type things. So we shall see how it goes. I hope it goes well. And there's my pink. But yeah, I'll update you when I'm done, which probably won't be for a while. We just had our senior barbecue, and then after that I went to Walmart with my friends. Well, I went to the Inside Scoop and got ice cream. I didn't get ice cream, I ate my friend's ice cream because we're on a budget. And then we went to Walmart and got markers to decorate our cars, and then we decorated our cars. I'll show you a video later. But yeah, so now I'm back. Oh, I also went to track practice, and I dropped a discus on my head, and my head already is in pain, but that's okay. I have this much of the speech. Not really sure if it's supposed to be any longer. I definitely have to add like the closing, like tie it all together a little bit, close it off, but after that it should be okay. So yeah, I'll read a little bit later. I just finished the speech. I'm gonna wait till Matt Ben sends me his speech tonight and then finalize it. I have a longer intro and then a shorter like outro, and then like a 1 or 2 sentence like exit, like congrats, like you did it. So that's kind of it for right now. I hope people like it. I'm scared that people are gonna like get bored, but I hope it's like short enough that they don't lose their thought, because the less you say, the more important your words will be. Today is Wednesday, and we did not have grad practice. We did not have anything going on. And then, we have an unofficial senior sunrise, like it's not affiliated with the school. Oh, I'm burnt. Not affiliated with the school because we couldn't like put it on again. So we have senior sunset, and the student council kids are like helping put it on, but like it's not affiliated. And also we have some for sale signs for a little prank we're gonna pull on the school. I might have already told you, but I turned in my speech. Mr. Morris, our principal, emailed me and said, it's great, looks good. So now we just practice and prepare for the big day. Okay, see y'all later. It is a few days, I think it's about 4 days after graduation. I'm about to go to work, but just a little update. I gave my speech and it went really well, and it was really enjoyable. It was extremely scary, absolutely insanely scary, but I had a good time, and I was very grateful for the opportunity to give this speech, because it just made graduation like a little bit more special to me. Obviously, like I give speech, but I wasn't the most excited for graduation. I was a little bit more scared about it and a little bit more like, oh, everything's over. But it gave me something to look forward to and something to be proud of, because I wasn't really proud of graduating high school. I know that sounds like weird, but I wasn't that proud of it myself. So it did give me something to feel more accomplished. But it was a great experience. The night before graduation, absolutely mortified. absolutely terrified of having to give a speech in front of 3,000 people. So, me and my brother at 12 a.m. the night before graduation went to the field because all of the chairs were set up and like everything, all the podiums and stuff. So we went to the field at 12 a.m. and the security guard let me practice. So I practiced for about an hour till 1, and then graduation came and I gave my speech and it actually went pretty well. I stumbled a few words just because obviously I was a little nervous, but it went pretty well. So I was very happy with the outcome. I'm going to show you guys my speech after this video, and I hope you enjoyed it because I hope you do enjoy it because it definitely meant a lot to me because I think it's a great message to hear. But see y'all on the flip side, and thank you for watching. Thank you, Mr. Morris. Good morning, faculty, staff, families, friends, and the esteemed class of 2026. My name is Carolyn Kemp, and it is an honor to be speaking with you today. But before I begin, will you all please join me in thanking all of our parents, teachers, coaches, any support system you have with a round of applause. When I was first told that I was going to be speaking at graduation, which was only about a week ago, I went on a run. And if you know me, I do not run. It's just not my thing, can't do it, not a cardio girl. I think you can tell just by that it came across as a bit of a shock. But I was not shocked because I had to speak in front of a couple thousand people, even though this is pretty scary. I was shocked because as I look out at my fellow classmates, I see so many people who could be standing up here instead. Looking out at the sea of red and white in front of me, I see accomplished, successful, well-rounded young adults. I see students, musicians, athletes, and actors. There are so many of us that have worked so hard to accomplish great things, including winning our first ever field hockey state championship, completing the treacherous IB diploma, becoming an English tutor for refugee children, or even holding your first ever protest in the high school courtyard as a sophomore. Shout out Maxwell. No matter what life has thrown at us, whether that is the loss of a friend, a season-ending injury, a lost loved one, or academic pressure, the class of 2026 has persevered. We have all come together in times of grief, times of protest, and now times of celebration. We all have things to be proud of, and we all have things that we have worked so hard to accomplish. Whether you're here graduating with honors or just honored to be graduating at all, we should all be proud of ourselves. Back at the beginning of senior year, the question that we all got from loved ones, strangers standing in line at Chipotle, friends, and teachers, what are you going to do after high school? Many of us had answers like, I'm going to play soccer at McGill University, or for what seems like half the class, the University of New Hampshire. Some will go straight to the workforce, maybe as a full-time firefighter. Some have already joined the military. Some will attend trade school or maybe community college to become a dental hygienist. But for many of us, no matter how many times we were asked, we could not answer the question. Deciding what to do for the rest of our lives is not only a difficult assignment, but an extremely unreasonable request. If anything, the question should not be, what are you going to do with your life, but rather, how are you going to live it? Once people start asking that, we can begin to think about the happiness we wish to pursue, and we can think about carpe diem and how we will seize each day. I charge us all to do just that, seize each day and every opportunity we are given. Even when we are terrified to take the first step, we need to take it. There is no telling what that first step can lead to. And from what I've found, life gets pretty boring when you stay within the limits of what you are comfortable with and what you already know. Maybe that first step is ordering a new Blizzard flavor at our favorite local Dairy Queen on 2nd Street, or deciding to go across the country for the next 4 years of college. No matter how big or how small, we are all in control of our own lives, and we all have the power to thrive in it. We all have the choice to move forward despite the uncertainty. Today, we leave Bedford High School without knowing exactly where life will take us, but we do know this. We have the ability to be courageous, to seize opportunities, and to continue to create lives that are meaningful to us. Class of 2026, congratulations. Now go make the most of every day.